Welcome back, you guys, to another video. In today's video, we are going to be going over my picks to buy at this $5.95 sale price at Bath & Body Works. We haven't gotten a whole body care sale from Bath & Body Works in a long time. So I'm really excited that they have this going on, and I can't wait. I'm probably going to go in store Sunday because you guys have seen I made vlogs with my cousin. We're going to be going shopping at Target on Sunday probably, and I'll probably stop, since it's in that same area kind of, to the Bath & Body Works to pick up, because I am very behind on making sure I have the new fragrances. So, and also I don't have the new Vanilla Bean Noel, Twisted Peppermint, Winter Candy Apple. I do recommend all of those. I like all of those scents. Winter Candy Apple, smell before you buy. It's very for some people and very amazing for some people. So smell that one before you buy. But yeah, let's go over Milk Bar first. Let's do that. So I started out absolutely loving Milk Bar, and now not so much. This one, I just don't get it. It smells like stale chocolate, the peppermint bark truffle. It won't on initial spray, but let it dry down a little bit. This one, Raspberry Holiday Pie Bar. I can recommend this one. If you want to get Milk Bar, this is your time. This is your time at the $5.95 price point. This one smells very close to Blue Raspberry Burst. And Blue Raspberry Burst had a little bit less candy. It smells just like a raspberry. You can get a little bit of like a pie crust note. But that's Raspberry Holiday Pie Bar. Smell all these before you buy, but I will say I do like this one, just not my favorite. This is probably one of my favorites that have ever came out so far this year, and that's the Milk Bar Birthday Cake. I absolutely love this one. I so recommend this one. It smells just like a cake with vanilla and buttercream frosting. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. It's very layered, very fluffy, very gourmand. And I absolutely love this one. I totally recommend these. All of these don't have the best strength, longevity, and projection. But again, this just has such an amazing scent. And you're going to be smelling just like a fluffy, layered vanilla buttercream cake. And I love Milk Bar Birthday Cake. This one is just for me. It's cinnamon sugar pretzel cookie. It smells just like an Annie Ann's pretzel. Just like it. I just don't get that cookie note that it says in the title, the name of the fragrance. I'm not really getting that. Yeah, it really does just smell like a walk by of the Annie Ann's pretzel place. I just don't want to smell like this personally. I've worn it once. Yeah, but it does smell very good. The only problem with this one is it only lasts me about 30 minutes even on the shirt. And only like 10 minutes on the skin. So, but if it did smell like for at least 3 to 4 hours walking by that Annie Ann's pretzel, I probably would enjoy this one a lot more. This one is my favorite because of how unique it is. I really think this one explains, this name explains it all. And it's a cereal milk soft serve. Now, I shouldn't say that, because the cereal, the soft serve, I don't really get any ice cream. Whoa, Butterfingers. It literally smells just like Frosted Flakes. Yep, just like it. Has a lactonic milky note, not like a stale or like spoiled milk. I don't know what the word for it is. Rotten, I don't know. But it doesn't have that note. It's just very a lactonic Frosted Flakes. So that's the Milk Bar I sort of recommend. Now, this one, Cozy Vanilla Bourbon. Totally recommend this one. A lot of people have been saying this one has bad projection and longevity. For me, longevity was about 4 hours, which I can accept. This has notes of warm bourbon, dark fruit, vanilla liqueur. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to walk around smelling boozy, but this one for me smells really good. It's very cozy, warm and cozy. It's your sitting by the fireplace fragrance. It has a lot of cozy notes. Vanilla notes. I don't really get any of that dark fruit. I get a little bit of that vanilla liqueur, but more of that is on the dry down for me. But the vanilla note is very good. It's very, like it says on the note, warm bourbon. It's very warm and cozy. It would be a great bedtime scent. I'm very impressed with this one. Yeah, and again, it has about a 4-hour longevity span, and the strength is like a medium. So again, this one is not that bad for me. Again, just some people don't want to wear this because of that bourbon. No, but really, give it a shot still. Because I know a lot of people, including myself, on the dry down, more on the skin, you'll not get any of that boozy liqueur note. So that's Cozy Vanilla Bourbon, and I do recommend. This one, this has a dent because I love it so much, you guys. When you guys see a big dent in something, you know how much I love it, and that's Mediterranean Mirage. Look at that. Look at that. The dent shows. This one has 8 to 10 hour longevity. It's about a high on the strength scale and about a 7 or an 8 out of 10 on the projection scale. So totally enjoying this one throughout the entire day. Huge, 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 huge compliment catcher. Every time I wear this, I at least get one compliment. Okay, Mediterranean Mirage. This is notes of fresh bergamot, radiant amber, and smooth musks. When Making It Happen with Mary said this one was more of a dark aquatic, that's when I started getting those notes. And I still do get it for some reason, just because of that very fresh bergamot note. I love amber. It always adds such a nice touch to it. Yeah, very, very good. I'm never a big fan of musk, but this one has the musk very well done. Again, it's very smooth. It's very just, I don't know, when you smell it, it kind of gets that like smooth note. And on that radiant amber, very radiant, if you know what that means. That's a great adjective to describe the amber in this fragrance. You're going to get most of that on the dry down, which adds such a great touch to that fresh bergamot. It's very fresh. And the bergamot's done really well. Lately, sometimes the bergamot's not done well, and that's why I'm not liking it in fragrances. But this one, it's done very fresh. But if you hate, like, fresh stuff, like, if you don't like Laundry Day, it's not to that extent of fresh. It just has that right amount of freshness to it. And it's a great, like, work day, going to school fragrance, because it will last you the whole day. Yeah. So that's Mediterranean Mirage. Now this one, it's been, like, everyone's favorite, and it's definitely going to be in my top 5 at the end of the year if I do a big ranking, which I probably will. I'll do that, or like a top 10, which this would be in it, and that is Vanilla Romance, which I do plan on picking up another bottle of this one because it's like here. I love this one. I absolutely love it, no doubt about that, but you guys need to try this one if you have not already. It still is out. I don't know for how long, though. This has notes of fresh cardamom, vanilla absolute, captivating woods. Again, this one is going to be going away very soon, so if you still want it, get it, because an essay did tell me it's a matter of just a few weeks. The fresh cardamom comes in very strong on this one. Now, again, it's not too fresh, just like Mediterranean Mirage. But it has, like, that spicy cardamom note. It has a very nice boom-in-your-face vanilla note. And it has a very good woods note in it to add that warm and cozy vibe. Yeah, I absolutely love this one. This is another one that's a great bedtime scent. Honestly, so good. And I just fallen in love with this. It's very good in the fall. I wore this a lot in October, even during the summer in like June, July. Yeah, it's so, so, so great. And this one has about like 4-hour longevity, if I remember correctly. So honestly, this one is a great one. And it is a compliment catcher for me. So if you're going after the ones that are going to give you that compliment catcher, then that would be one you want to consider. This one, I started off kind of being like, it's all right. Don't love it. Don't hate it. I've fallen in love with it. I wear it almost every day. Now, this one haven't gotten any compliments yet, but I also don't wear it out as much as I wear it just around the house doing things, and that's Vanilla Ease. This one did come out with Vanilla Romance and Vanilla Cafe. Vanilla Cafe I still can't get down with yet, but this one I can. This has notes of lavender blossoms, creamy vanilla, and soft cedarwood. I constantly say that cedarwood adds a very unique note to this that makes it different from Moonlight Goddess and Lavender Luxe from the Emily in Paris collection. Yeah, very, very good. Yeah, it just smells, again, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like lavender. I don't know if I like this one. If you don't like lavender, definitely smell it before you buy it. But it's more of like a lavender blossom than just straight lavender like you would smell at a spa. And it's very like, yeah, creamy vanilla really sums up that like middle note. It's very creamy and a very like nice vanilla. Another great nighttime fragrance. And again, that soft cedarwood, that like calming cedarwood, really adds a nice note to it. Now, the cedar one does kind of disappear as the scent dries down. What stays a lot is that very creamy vanilla and the lavender blossom. Honestly, what takes the lead after like 20 minutes or so, maybe 20, 25 minutes, is really that vanilla. The lavender and the cedarwood really take a dry down. Like already now, the lavender blossom and the cedarwood is already kind of dying down a little bit. So this is a great scent. Totally recommend it. This one, it was another one that in my haul, I was like, ew, I wasn't like, ew, but I was like, not my favorite. Not my favorite. This one knocked me out of the park the other day with several, like 8 compliments. And then I really started to get to know it, and I was like, I really like this one. That's Infinite Radiance. I still am not a complete lover of this fragrance, but I really like it. Not love, really like. This has notes of sweet mandarin, opalent muguet, which I was told is lily of the valley, and sensual amberwood. On my nose, I don't really get a lot of mandarin. Amberwood really does come through and add the note I think that I really like, because I do love amber and woods. So I think that mixing together really adds a great note. I don't really get any lily of the valley in this one. I don't get mandarin per se, but I do get a little bit of a citrusy note, which I'm not a big fan of citrus, but more on the dry down, I get that amberwood scent, and it does have about 8-hour lasting power, and like a high strength and a 6 or 7 on the projection scale. But yeah, very, very, very good. I think they did a fine job with this one. Yeah, really. That amberwood's already coming in very nicely, but still that citrusy note kind of stays around for about the first hour, and then it kind of dies down to a very nice amberwood fragrance. So that is Infinite Radiance. If you have not already, get your hands on this one. This one. Another one. I keep saying this, but it's true. In my first impressions, and even I think in my review, I was like, I don't love it. Yeah. But now I do love this one. This one is a love. It's actually my scent of the day, and that's Touch of Gold. It's still around. This one will be around for a little bit longer. I did speak to my essay. I'm like, give me the real stuff. When is this stuff leaving? And she's like, this one, when we were talking about Touch of Gold, she's like, this one will still be around for a little bit longer. Touch of Gold has notes of bright blackberries, golden orange blossom, and decadent tonka. I loved tonka. It really brings a warmth. Decadent, I don't know, I would say warm tonka. Yep. And on initial spray, I do get a lot of that bright blackberries. Yep. And about 20-25 minutes in, I get more of that orange blossom, which I don't hate. Orange blossom has to be done well. It's one of those, it's just like bergamot. It has to be done well for me to enjoy it. And it is done well. I totally enjoy this one because of those blackberries, because of that tonka, and even the orange blossom. I totally think this is worth your buying for sure, and at least giving it a try. This is a very mature fragrance. I'm starting to really get into those mature fragrances. I still love my fun gourmands, my fun stuff, but I really do like to get into some mature fragrances, and it's like a night out fragrance. Like if you're going out to have fun, hang out with some friends, I think this would be a great scent. And today, since I'm on a leadership team at my school, we were at a leadership conference, so I wore this kind of for a more mature kind of scent, because scent really gives off a lot of personality about you, so I did want to wear this. Yeah. On the next one, this one I've fallen in love with, and again, the dent will tell you, and that's Snowflakes and Cashmere. Look at this. Yup, I've been wearing it a ton, and this is a huge compliment catcher. Again, everyone is asking me what am I wearing, and I can finally tell the people that are asking me this, because a lot of people will ask me when I'm wearing older scents, where can I get it? And I'm like, it's not available anymore. But this one I finally am able to tell people, and I've been noticing a lot of people are purchasing it, and I smell it on them next week, next day sometimes, and yeah, this has notes of vanilla, cashmere, cream, caramel woods, and frosted clementine. Still not picking up too much on that clementine. I think it's very creamy, has a lot of vanilla in it. I kind of some people are like, how do you smell cashmere? And I kind of see it as more of like a soft kind of note. And I totally get that. Caramel Woods really adds a very nice note in it. I was like, how am I picking up on this? And when I really give it a good sniff, like a good... And you're supposed to, just as a keynote, take it and move your nose around, because both nostrils will give you a different read than just... I already am getting a different read on it. When I go like this, I get that Caramel Woods. It adds such a good note. I don't get really woodsy per se, but I do get caramel. Such a good holiday fragrance. Out of all of that collection, which I do have to do a ranking soon, this is definitely my favorite. It has a great like winter holiday scent. I would totally wear this to a holiday family gathering, and I probably will. So that is Snowflakes and Cashmere. Then we're getting there. I have a lot of recommendations. They've been bringing out some pretty good ones lately. Moonlight Goddess. Moonlight Goddess. This one I was kind of like on the okay side when I hauled it. Now I really have fallen in love with it. I thought it was very close to Vanilla Ease. It didn't end up to be close, again, because of that cedar wood. But Moonlight Goddess has notes of French lavender, pear blossom, and golden vanilla. Again, regular lavender and French lavender is a big difference. You kind of have to smell them side by side to realize those differences. But now, naturally, I just pick up that, like, French lavender note. A lot of people did point out that this smells like lavender fabuloso, which you use to clean, like, usually wood stuff on the floors, which we have used fabuloso before, and this does smell like the lavender one. On the dry down, it gives a totally different read, though. It has a lot of vanilla in it. I get a little bit of that pear blossom, definitely on the lower side of the note on a scale. But lavender comes in very prominent for the first hour in this fragrance. This one does have pretty good longevity. I'm pretty sure I got like 4 hours on this one, and like a medium strength. And on the dry down, again, the dry down is where it's at for this one. It has that pear blossom and that very, very heavy vanilla. Not too heavy that it's like unsettling, but it's heavy enough that you're like, wow, this smells like vanilla. I'm totally obsessed with this. And it's very cozy. It's a great bedtime scent. Again, if you're having some trouble falling asleep, my aunt had some trouble falling asleep, and I sprayed this Vanilla Ease on her pillows, and it helped her. So that lavender stuff, if you like it, sometimes if you're having trouble sleeping or calming down, it's good to give a good sniff of lavender, breathe it in, reset, and it totally works. So that's Moonlight Goddess. Totally recommend this one. Then, this one. I do want to give a fair warning. I'm only putting this on here for the first few seconds. So, not for first few seconds, but the first, 30 minutes. This one will only last you, even on the close, for about 30 minutes. It's kind of sad. But the scent is amazing. This is Gingerbread Latte. Don't really get too much latte still. But this has notes of gingerbread, frosted pear, brown sugar. I don't get any of that pear, really, which I'm fine with. I'm not a big fan of pear. Unless it's a blossom. I get a ton of brown sugar on initial spray. On the dry down, I get a little bit more of that gingerbread, which really brings out the holiday part of this one. Yep. Still don't get any of that latte, like I said in the beginning. But a great festive brown sugar. Even some gingerbread on the dry down. But again, even on the close, this only lasts for 30 to 45 minutes. Keep that in mind while you're buying it. I feel like I want to get a moisturizer, but I don't at the same time to this one up. I have been wearing it at night mostly. I'll just do a few sprays on my clothes. And obviously, it will last me till I fall asleep. And it's very calming at night. So I do recommend this one in the aspect of it has a very nice scent. So that's Gingerbread Latte. 2 more left. Hang with me. This one is a huge compliment catcher. It's like top 3 compliment catchers I've ever bought. This is in the stars. Beautiful packaging, by the way. This is notes of starflower, sandalwood musk, sugar, tangelo, white agarwood? I don't know. Radiant amber, which, again, amber always adds that perfect note. This one is a huge one for me in the winter. I love wearing this one in the winter. It just gives me that kind of vibe. I haven't been wearing it a ton lately. I did wear it one Sunday to Mass. And I got a ton of compliments there. It's a very great, more of not hanging out with the friends, but hanging out with the family and going to school scent. Sandalwood also comes through very nicely in here. Amber comes in very nice on the dry down, more than on initial spray. It's very, shiny. It screams, attention. If you want to get attention, this is what you want. And there's nothing wrong with getting attention. But you got to get it with some fragrance. Yeah, this one just screams attention. Sandalwood and amber smells super duper nice in this one. That's kind of the reason why I love it so much. In this updated packaging, longevity and strength and projection are not too hot. It's like a yeah. So, but I do overall love the scent in the stars, and I totally recommend you guys to try that one out. Last, but oh my gosh, most certainly not least, this one I'm so excited to dive into in the winter. This one I love, love, love. I already know in the winter, and it's platinum. This one, oh my gosh, it just screams another mature fragrance. It has notes of sparkling bergamot, silver blooms, patchouli musk. Don't let that patchouli throw you off. It still smells so, so good. The patchouli does fade away after 20, 30 minutes of the scent. You'll notice that I'll say that usually a note in a fragrance will fade off in about half an hour to an hour. It's a very, very good mature. This one's the one where you're like going out with family, and our Touch of Gold friend is going out with the friends. So this one's going out with the family though. Still a very good fragrance. I wore it like once or twice lately on the cold days. I can really rock out with this one. And I know I'm going to rock out with it all December, January, and even maybe a little bit of February. Bergamot doesn't come through too much. Usually Bergamot's one that will like come through big and strong. This one, not so much. I do get a little bit of blooms in this one, a little bit of a floral note. It adds a great note. Those mature fragrances do need a little bit of blooms, a floral note in it. I do kind of look for that for those mature ones. And this one does deliver when it comes to that. So yes, I know that was long, but those are the ones that I'm like, you guys need to give a try. And don't forget about the ones that are not. Like, just because this one isn't front and center doesn't mean you shouldn't get it. Same within the stars. Like, just because this stuff, holiday, is front and center, don't forget about that other stuff. It's still there. And make sure to go for those higher priced items like the body butters, the mini perfumes, the shampoo and conditioner, which I really want Vanilla Bean Noel, by the way, and I have it in my cart. I'm missing some. Dry shampoo. All that stuff is on sale. It's on sale, so make sure to pick that stuff up. But yes, finally, that brings me to the end of my video. Thank you for watching this video. If you have not already, subscribe and ding that notification bell so you're alerted every single time I upload. Give this video a big thumbs up to show your love and support for this channel. And make sure to comment down below. Give me your top 5 picks for the sale, and if you purchased, let me know what you got so far. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.